disadvantage. I really want to prevail on members that I am available. The Ministry of Defense is available to respond to all the questions that you might have. And for better serving the members, because this is an extremely contentious issue, I'm saying I'll be availing myself for the entire month for the questions that you have. Let us sit down, let's build consensus so that we can have a transparent process as possible. Thank you very much, Honorable Speaker, and I submit.
Very well. Is the Honorable Mwenji in the House? And if you are the three of you, then each Honorable just one bite. Beginning with Honorable Mwenji.
Thank you, Honorable Speaker. Honorable Speaker, let me start by expressing my utmost disappointment in the response that I've received. Honorable Speaker, it's true that this matter has gone to court, and all 19 members of Parliament from Nairobi are the petitioners. Honorable Speaker, this came as a result of us engaging. I want to start from where the Honorable Nelson Koech ended. We wrote a letter, and I'm glad he's here today, Honorable Koech. We've not been able to find you for quite some time. We wrote a letter. 19 members of Parliament. The first challenge we faced is that you cannot deliver a letter at Ulinzi House, at DOD, because you are not even granted access to get in there. We managed to get in there, served a letter, and requested for a response within 7 days. 7 days, 8 days later, there was no response from the Cabinet Secretary. Members of Parliament from Nairobi held a press conference. That is when DOD felt they would now want to engage us. Now let us go into the response that is given us. He said there are 412 sub-counties. They got the list, so they know the total number of sub-counties. In Nairobi alone, we have a population of 5.5 million. Honorable Speaker, just for the record, we have 17 constituencies in Nairobi and 18 sub-counties. The Kasarani constituency, which is one of the largest, has 2 sub-counties. So, Honorable Speaker, in his response from the Cabinet Secretary, is that out of 17 constituencies, 18 sub-counties, there'll only be 3 recruitment centers. While in the other 273 constituencies, we have 290 constituencies, Honorable Speaker. 273, remove the 17 from Nairobi. 273, there will be recruitment in the 273 constituencies. But when you come to Nairobi, that is where you draw the line. That's where you say, no, those people from Embakasi West, Embakasi East, Makadara, can you all pile up into Nyayo Stadium, and then we are going to make you line up there and recruit. Let me remind him of the numbers in Nairobi. We have 5.5 million people in Nairobi. Which other county can boast of such numbers? When it comes to even voters, we have over 3 million votes. Who else has those kind of numbers? So how can he explain to us that the DOD finds it fit in Nairobi because I don't have a stadium in Embakasi West, there's no stadium in Embakasi East, there's no stadium in Kibra. Honorable Speaker, when it comes to police recruitment, they are doing it in the 17 sub-counties in Nairobi. They've combined only one, the one in Kasarani, but they're doing it here. When it came to prison constables, they recruited in the 17. Now, Honorable Speaker, when he says we don't have facilities in Nairobi, is the Cabinet Secretary trying to tell me that in the other 273 constituencies, and let me be clear that it's not 273 venues, because when you go to Kiambu, there are 12 constituencies, but recruitment areas are about 16. Is he saying that in all these areas, and I apologize, I don't refer to him, it's just because it's the one who's read, but it's from the Cabinet Secretary. Is she saying that there are stadiums in all the other constituencies? Is that what you're saying? Because we have the fields like everyone else. We know where you're going to recruit in Githongori, or Kiambu, or Thika, or Manya. We know it's enough open field, which will be marked. People will be running around. What is this special thing that is out there that we as Nairobi do not have, Honorable Speaker. Now, he has said the act. She has said, I apologize. The Cabinet Secretary said that the act provides for recruitment at sub-counties, at county level. Then why don't you change the advert, make it fair for all of us? Recruit at county, only 47 centers. Let's see if that will be approved. Because why would you say the act says this, so you implement that here in Nairobi, but when you go to other areas, you decide to do something else? So, Honorable Speaker,
Great.
I could go into so many things, but one of the reasons why we are against it, this is a bad precedent. The police have recruited at sub-county. When it comes to teachers, they've been recruited at sub-county. When it comes to even NGC, carer projects, they are done even at sub-county. We even have our own DCCs anyway. If the Cabinet Secretary is allowed to do this, it's only a matter of time before all the gains we have gained as Nairobi start being eroded. That is why, Honorable Speaker, I'll not go into the details because I have our legal arguments, but because the matter is sub judice, I'll not pursue it further. But I will tell them, and I want to make this very clear, Honorable Speaker. This is discrimination against Nairobi.
Very well.
Just a second, Honorable Speaker. And the 3.5 million voters we have in Nairobi, and we will hit 4 million, we will remind them that this is what you're doing to us. We are hoping that the courts will give us orders, but if we don't get, we will remind them. And for CS Tuya, we know she hates Nairobi, and we're going to keep that in mind. Thank you, Honorable Speaker.
Order, Honorable Mwenje. If you have to discuss anyone, then you have to bring